new kind of torture are you going to put me through this time around?
I decided to give you a break from religious movies, because it looked like you were actually enjoying them, and can't have that. So I found an extra special torture item just for you.
Oh, you say it's over here. No! 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 Anything but this! Anything but this! Not this! Not this! It's in my eyes! No! No! I refuse! I refuse to talk about this movie!
My dear Professor Macabre, you really don't have a choice. Either review this movie, or I will have my demons torture you with some but loving.
Would, that happen to be with the big-breasted demon succubus with the, super tight leather, dominatrix outfits?
No, you fucking depraved piece of shit. God, how I hate you. I'll have the big, fat, sweaty male demons with the razor dicks give it to you.
Shit. Oh, let's talk about Twilight! Greetings and salutations! It is I, Professor Macabre, with day 5 in mayhem in hell. And, kind of appropriate that this is day 5 and, May is the 5th. And, I have to talk about this. It's bad enough that it's super hot. It's bad enough that all I have to cradle me to sleep is the screams of souls in eternal torment. It's bad enough that all I have to drink is freaking Jack Daniels and Coca-Cola, which was very disappointing. It still is, especially when it's freaking hot. But now I have to talk about this thing. It's either this thing or get pleasured in the butt by big fatty razor-dicked demons, and I'm seriously questioning what would be worse. Well, actually, the butt thing would be worse. So, Twilight, the movie that almost destroyed vampires. Yes, because back in the day, vampires were sexy creatures of the night, starting with Nosferatu or Bela Lugosi. Hear them, children of the night, what music they make. Up to Christopher Lee's amazing Dracula in the Hammer series. Then we got amazing stuff like Near Dark, or 30 Days of Night was a real good one. Fright Night, vampires were sexy, bloodthirsty, innocent blood, that's another one. Life Force, space vampires, but still vampires. They were sexy, alluring creatures of the night that would suck your blood and get off. Doing so, they would have a double orgasm as they drained you, and their bodies were like shiver in sexual amazement. And then this thing came along, and they're like, oh, vampires, they're not bloodthirsty. Well, they are, they drink blood, but they sparkle. Yes, you didn't know? Vampires sparkle in this piece of shit! I must contain myself, I apologize. Is this better than the butt thing? Yeah, that butt thing would be very... If it was big-breasted demon, succubus, female demons with the tight letter dominatrix thing, well, that would be different. But I don't want the big, sweaty, fat demon thing. So let's talk about Twilight. The story is about this vanilla chick who's moving to this new town, and she's like the outcast. And then she meets Scott Pilgrim's sister, and then in comes the constipated-looking vampire. Well, we don't know it's a vampire yet, but he always has this constipated look that he didn't have when he was in that Harry Potter movie. I don't know why the director told him, like, okay, you're a vampire. You're tormented because you've lived for so many years. Look constipated. Like you haven't gone to the bathroom in a couple of days. And action. And that's the direction he went with. That's how he played the role. I'm sorry. He looks like he hasn't gone to the bathroom. He looks like he needs some fiber in his diet to take a big load off of his bowels. And then the dialogue is not that good. Because, again, this vanilla chick is so vanilla. She's like, I am vampire. Say my name. Vampire. And the effects aren't that better either. But in this world, this vanilla chick encounters this guy who's very alluring, and it seems like she offends him because everything she comes near him, he's like, "Oh, stinky lady!" Da, 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 da. And you're like, well, he's probably, he doesn't swing by the same team as her. He doesn't like girls, maybe. And then you discover that he tries to keep her away from her because apparently she's so, despite being so lacking of personality and vanilla as shit, she is very attractive to vampires, and they want to suck her blood. Yum, 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 yum. And these are, can you call them vegetarian vampires? Because they drink blood, they just drink animal blood, but Lestat drank animal blood, and he got old gnarly. So how come these vampires drink animal blood, and all it does is change their eye color? It makes no sense. But then this movie doesn't make any fucking sense. And it's a 3-disc collector's edition. Why? Why does this thing get a 3-disc collector's edition? Anyway, so she's encountering this guy, and Shark Boy is also in this movie, and he has the hots for Vanilla Girl. So he gets kind of jealous when Sparkly Vampire guy is, hitting on her, and he's like, "Oh, Shark Boy, angry!" And, of course, it's revealed that this guy's a vampire in a very ridiculous way when she says, "I know what you are." "Say it." "Vampire." Oh! Ridiculous. So, of course, he introduces them to his family. It's this guy that shepherded other lost souls and turned them into vampires. And he's a doctor in this one. And they have to move from city to city, changing their names and changing their lives because they don't age. That's the only thing they got right from vampires. And but this guy falls madly in love for the vanilla chick. And these vampires are also the fucking X-Men. They have mutant fucking powers for some goddamn reason. Yes, this guy can read minds. He's like the constipated vampire Charles Xavier. He's like, "I can read your thoughts, man. Oh, yes, I can read your thoughts. You're tormented." But he can't read this chick, because I guess she's so fucking blind. Blind? She's not blind. I guess she's so freaking uninteresting. Oh, man, the heat's really getting to me. God damn it. She's so freaking uninteresting that she doesn't have a thought in her little head. And that's probably why he can't read her thoughts, because they just aren't there. But then they encounter a pack of blood-sucking vampires. And again, because she's the last Coca-Cola in the desert, I guess, everyone wants to just suck her dry. Everyone's like, oh, what's her fucking name? Bella, I think her name is Bella. And she's like, she's just like, there's even a freaking scene in this where he says, "Oh, you're like my own personal cocaine or some drug," that he says. And he can't get enough of you. But it's ridiculous, the dialogue on this thing. Anyway, so yes, now all of a sudden it becomes a fight because they have to protect Bella from these blood-sucking vampires. And then they discover there's an old lineage of ancient vampire called Voltour, with a guy that, what's his name? Terrible with names. But he played Lucian in the Underworld series. And he was in that Tron Legacy movie. His last name is Sheen. I apologize. The heat is melting my brain, and I can't remember his freaking name. But he's really cool. I like him in this one. He's very posh, and he goes like, "Wee!" Yes, I like him a lot. So, yes, this thing ends, and it continues a long series of movies, which I'll give it props. I was surprised that they killed off everyone in that last movie. At least that's when I stopped watching it. Everyone dies. I'm not sure if anything continued after that. I just saw everyone died, and I'm like, well, I'm done with this shit. I will say that there is another vampire chick that can read the future. And I think she's cute. I think she's very hot. I like her. I like her a lot. Alice, I think her name was. Funny, that's the only name I remember because that's the only memorable character. But yes, this is just the ultimate example of fan fiction. It's almost like, I don't know jack shit about vampires. I've never seen a vampire movie in my goddamn life. But I saw the X-Men, so vampires are like the X-Men because they have mutant powers, and in one of them, they have a goddamn avatar that's just like, whoo, 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 and he controls the elements. I'm like, oh my god, movie, what the fuck are you? But that was my first experience with Twilight. Upon rewatching this thing and the subsequent sequels, I have determined that Bella is the most evil person in movie history, was mentioned by a lot of people because she uses her affection for Shark Boy, or more accurately, she uses the affections that Shark Boy has for her to protect herself. She's, I got this sparkly vampire fucker. I'm also gonna get werewolf Shark Boy to protect me, and I should be good. And then, of course, in the last one, we have the god-awful digital baby, which if I can find a picture and edit it somehow in hell, I'll add here. And let me tell you, that abomination replaced the Arnold Schwarzenegger baby from Junior, who I will also try to edit here to give you even more nightmare fuels. If I have to suffer, you have to suffer. So yes, that was Twilight. Is it a good movie? God, no. It's a god-awful vampire movie. However, I can see the allure. I mean, it keeps the sexy vampire motif and has all these good-looking people, and these are not threatening vampires. They're sparkly vampires. I sparkle. Shine on, you crazy diamond, you. So I can see how people would be more interested in these kind of vampires because they're dangerous, but they're honestly goddamn safe. Not like your other vampires who will probably suck you dry and dead. So I can see the allure, and the dialogue is laughably bad. I can laugh at this movie, whereas the first time I watched it, I was like, I was really pissed off. But now I watch it like for what it is. It's a ridiculous little movie series that, if you like it, I won't judge you. Again, this is more my reaction when I first saw it as a vampire fan, because vampires are my favorite movie monsters, and seeing them turn into sparkly, constipated fuckers, well, it rubbed me the wrong way. Yes, indeed. But again, hate to repeat myself, but after numerous watches, I can see why someone would like it, and I can laugh at these movies for what they are. But if you like them, more power to you. They're not bad movies. If you like a movie, it's not bad, and no one should tell you that you're wrong for liking what you like. If you like it, cool. Don't deal with bullies. Don't even acknowledge them. If they tell you that you suck because you like a certain kind of movie, ignore them, and you keep on rocking what you like. Sage advice from Professor Macabre. Oh my goodness. Where did that come from? I think all this time watching religious movies and being in hell is having an effect on me. But, well, that was... Wait a minute, that doesn't even fit my Mayhem theme. Anyway, that was Mayhem in Hell, Day 5. I hope to get out of here real quick, because I'm at my wit's end. But until I see you all again next time, I wish you, like always, a good evening. I gotta tell you, Lucy. I gotta tell you, this is getting on my nerves. I don't think I deserve this shit. What the hell? What's that? Zombie huesitos!
Zombie Huesitos.
Oh fucking hell. I'm in hell.